Yo. Damn, I've got 83 hours though. 193. What's up, Blackjack? Hey, what's up, John? How you doing? Um, yeah, so I gotta figure out where... I decided I'm just gonna go for all achievements. I was like, not gonna bother, but... I don't know, I'm so close. I figured I'd just start the day with that. Get it out of the way. Um... I need to find a missing hot spring. Um... Apparently there's a hot spring on the final mission. I don't really remember that though. I guess I have to do a battle scroll. Why is this not marked as done? Oh, this must be for New Game Plus. Hero. That's odd. It still shows the New Game Plus scrolls here. It still shows Shogun's Journey. What? Even though I'm in... What? I clicked as Journey, right? Why is it swapping back? Well, you have to like fast travel out into New Game. Okay. Interesting. Happy Lunar New Year. Is that what it is? Lunar. That's cool. Happy New Year. Why do they start the New Year in February?
Waka, 何故お戻りに。問答は目の前の敵を打ち払ってからよ。竹千代様、あやつらを共に打ち払いますよ。
And this guy... Yeah, look at the difference between New Game and New Game Plus. It's kind of a joke. Why, you just go straight to the Goza key. I didn't realize like how different New Game Plus actually is. We had like multiple rounds of enemies here. And you don't have to fight them both at the same time either. Ask the moon. Oh yeah. Goddamn moon, why don't you line up with the new year? Now where is this hot spring? This might not be the hot spring I need. I don't remember if I got this one or not. I do remember that I kind of rushed through this mission pretty quick. Actually, no, I did a fair bit of exploring. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have God of Wind on low stance now. We get used to that. Where would a hot spring be? What's up, Soul's Blood? Hey, how are you how you doing with your hernia repair? I still feel like some tenderness, you know, if I'm standing up for a long time. I still actually feel kind of some tenderness. I don't know if that will ever go away though. I feel like that's just always going to be there. Kind of like where the hernia used to be. Went to the gym, was lifting weights. Saw a person fail his barbell bench. You helped him pull it up and rack back. Uh-oh, did he get a hernia? Got some sore tingling sensation, slight pain? Yeah, that's kind of where I've been getting it as well, like kind of not like tingling, but yeah, it's just like a kind of soreness, I guess. But there's nothing there like visually on the outside. Lower right abdominal tightness. Yeah. I wonder if it ever goes away. I feel like it's just always kind of gonna be there, you know? Like it's not like it ever really goes away. It's just kind of held back by like the mesh. So I don't know. I guess that's normal. But at least like it's not like protruding out, you know? Who knows? Completely integrated into tissues healed? Yeah, I mean, maybe it takes more time to like fully heal all that. The nerve and stuff. Well, you'd be able to tell if it's a reoccurrence, right? Like, you'd be able to see it visually, surely. My surgeon said it's normal for like some tenderness, you know.
手強い。
But who
しか
knows
し
how
こ
long
こ
that's
で負け
supposed
る
to
わけには。
last.
竹千代様、国松様が。いえ、もはや迷いは捨て、共に立ち向かいましょう。
Another one.
まだまだ。
I hate this guy. Yeah, okay. I don't lift that heavy usually, like I've just been taking it easy, like low weights, high reps. That's honestly like kind of how I've always lifted, like I don't like lifting, I don't like strength training, you know, just doing like 1 or 2 reps of like my max. I've always preferred like endurance training. I'm not trying to become like a Hulk. I'm just doing it for fitness. And where is this hot spring? Must be towards the end. Yeah. I got ChatGPT Plus as well, like a few months ago. It's been it's like it's really good for educational things. Like I like using the voice mode while I'm driving, so I can just like ask it questions. You know when you're driving, you just have like random like questions you want to ask? I find that to be a very productive way to spend my commute to and from work. Can I can still use projectiles in that mode, that's funny. Just whip out the blicky. You do that on most of your commutes as well. Hey, Jamie. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good for educational things. Like, overall, obviously, I think the advancement of AI is, like, super scary, and I don't agree with, like, AI art and, like, all that AI slop. But it is, you can't deny, like, it's very good for educational purposes, like, it's helped me learn so much over the past few months. And it's really good for my ADHD brain, you know, like, to have it just talk to me. Feel like going to the doctor. Yeah. Yeah, it saves a lot of time and consultations. Like, the thing about, like, most most of those GPs and stuff probably like, you know, you go and see a GP and they'll literally just Google your symptoms like right in front of you, and it's like, uh, I could do that. Damn, I could be a GP. I literally went and saw a specialist like last year for something. And yeah, he legit like did that. He was like the most nonchalant, like young kind of student type guy, but he was a specialist and he had his own clinic. And like this dude, it was like $500 to see him just for him to basically Google something. I was like, holy fuck, I'm in the wrong field. Another scary thing though, like with like ChatGPT like being so educational is like all these people with these qualifications now like could have easily studied using ChatGPT. And like I don't know, I used to think like, oh my god, that's kind of scary. But I'm more, now that I've used it, like I understand more, but what I mean is like they probably can use that to like ace their tests and stuff, which probably doesn't teach them a lot. Like I'm not using it to ace tests and stuff, I'm using it for like personal like education. For just like questions I have. Like it's good for things that you genuinely like want to learn about yourself. That you're interested in learning. But yeah, it can also be used to like cheat things, I guess, you know. Curious to try Gemini or other AI. Yeah, I've never tried anything else really. But ChatGPT also feels kind of limiting sometimes. Like where it's programmed not to say certain things, and you're like, fuck. Or it can sound kind of like robotic. I'm like, man, you need to be straight with me here, like actually talk to me like a bro. Otherwise you don't sound trustworthy. What voice do you use? The other thing about like using the voice mode is like it simplifies its answers so that it's like more casual. Which can be annoying if you want like a fully, you know, in-depth response. But you can just, yeah, if you write your question and then you can like click the voice button so it voices the answer. Is my #1 action game? I don't know. I don't really like ranking games when they're completely different, you know? Like, it's hard for me to even, like, categorize anything along with Sekiro because it's so different. Like, it is so different, even to, like, Lies of P, like, or Kazan. Like, it doesn't even... Like, even those games don't compare to Sekiro, to me. Because Sekiro is Sekiro, and there's nothing like Sekiro besides... Like, the closest thing to Sekiro, genuinely, is fucking Nine Souls, which is a 2D platformer. You know what I mean? Sekiro is, like, in a league of its own. But when it comes to, like, Nioh... And, like... I mean, when it comes to Souls-likes, yeah, it's like it's my favorite Souls-like. If you can call it that. It's my favorite Nioh like. Yeah, like my favorite Souls-like, so I think like objectively the best Souls-likes are Nioh, like Nioh 2, 3, you know, they're kind of tied. And then Kazan is like number 2, and then maybe Liza P in third. But I also think like those, like Nioh and Kazan, I think are like vastly better than like any other Souls-like. Like I gotta give props to Liza P for its like environment, like story, music, and all that. And it's got serviceable combat, but I think the combat is nowhere near as good as Kazan. In fact, I think Liza P's combat's actually one of its weakest points. I think it excels extremely well at like everything else that I mentioned, like nails the Souls atmosphere. But Nioh like utterly destroys everything when it comes to combat. Because you just simply can't beat Team Ninja. Like in saying that, like how Sekiro is in a league of its own, you know, FromSoft in general just... They do things that are overall just better. Like they don't have the best combat, but they do like presentation, atmosphere, and everything else the best out of anyone, you know, like it has that Miyazaki magic to it. Like Nioh's never going to be as popular as FromSoft games, like as Dark Souls, as Elden Ring, because it just doesn't have that magic touch that, you know, that Miyazaki puts into his games. Yeah, it's just like a higher quality product. I mean, it's art. Whereas like Team Ninja are focused on the gameplay, on the combat, like that's their main focus. Dark Souls and Elden Ring are very painterly, you know, like very pretty. Very appealing to a much wider audience. And it's also more simplified. It's more simplified. It's easier for someone to jump in and play. It's nowhere near as... It doesn't have anywhere near as complex systems as Nioh. And I can see how, like, Nioh is, like, off-putting to new players. Like, there's a lot to absorb here. But for, like, hardcore players, it's a treat. I think that's why Nioh has such like a cultist fan base. What is he hitting? He's not even casting lightning. It's actually really hard to hit this guy in the head. The loot, yeah, the loot's another thing. I can see that as well. But the thing is, like, the thing that's really good with Nioh is it has insanely good quality of life. So you can deal with all the loot problems and stuff. Like, it has auto sell, auto dismantle, like auto equip and all that. So like it can still service those fans that do like the Diablo loot system while also retaining the players that like the more simplified stuff. Some people might not even know about those quality of life systems. Like you've got like item filtering and everything that's really in depth. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like Path of Exile and Diablo are probably similar, like where their fan bases are they're pretty cultist because of how like deep the game is. Like the skill tree on Path of Exile is fucking crazy. Like that's a game made for gamers right there. And I've always really respected games like that where, you know, the devs made a game for their fans, like for the fan base, and not, they didn't try to make it for everyone. I can always really respect that. At least like Team Ninja tried to make this a bit more accessible while still retaining like their hardcore fan base. I think they did a pretty good job at that. That's something that people always worry about, you know, when something they love, like a dev team might make sacrifices to cater to a wider audience. And, you know, that's what, like, Bethesda did with Elder Scrolls, for example. They did that with Skyrim. It's especially noticeable in Skyrim, and even Oblivion, but I still love those games, and I'm someone who came, like, my first Elder Scrolls game was technically Skyrim, although I did play a little bit of Oblivion. And I loved Skyrim, but then I went back and played Oblivion, and I was like, holy shit, this game, it, like, has so many more RPG elements in it. And they just straight up, like, watered it down. And guess what? It was successful. Because it became, like, mainstream. Skyrim became mainstream. But they also did the same thing with Oblivion from Morrowind. Like, that game was also watered down from Morrowind. But not as much. Oh, he just got Goomba stumped. Stop putting out a new game every year? Yeah. Yeah, they should spend more time refining their games. They've obviously been working on Nioh 3 for a long time. Like, I think they did a really good job this time with their level design, which I think was their weakest point before. Like, Nioh 2 was like a 9.5 out of 10 for me, and that last 0.5 was like just because of a level design. It was too like samey, corridory, mazy, copy paste, cheap, lazy. Like, it was good for a while, but then it just becomes really fucking bland by the end. And now they've gone for open field, which I do think was the right move. I would have liked it maybe a little more linear, but it's still like a lot better than Elden Ring in my opinion. It's way more dense and compact. They put a lot of thought into the level design instead of just making it open empty fields. Yes, I'm live. Can I even make that? Oh yeah, like this game obviously was inspired by Elden Ring with the more open field. I mean, that's how Nioh from the start was inspired from Dark Souls. Like, it was one of the OG Souls-likes. So, I don't think there's any shame in that. They've been pretty open with it. But I also think, like, Nioh sets itself apart quite a lot to Souls, to the point that it's basically, it's its own genre. I do hope they make a new IP after this, so they're not, like, limited to just being a Nioh game. I'm sure they can make another banger IP. Got no ammo. What's up, Topsy? But it's like, I don't know, it's not like FromSoft aren't doing the same thing, man. Like, they're also trend chasing. Elden Ring, they went open world because they knew it would be successful. Night Rain, they made it fucking Fortnite because they knew, like, they knew it would be successful. Everyone always is inspired by something. Like, any game you play today will be directly inspired by something else you've played. Man, 6 topics is a lot. Oh no, he's talking about the games he's playing. What else? You want me to make small talk about my day? You want me to become a just chatting streamer? You know, in the 7 years I've been a streamer, I've never once done just chatting. That's a statement. Okay, where the fuck is this hot spring, though? There's no way it's up here, right? Maybe it is. Oh, I thought this was a bus room. Farming unfollows. Criticizing Elden Ring. And talking about anything at all is better than me talking. Like, if I don't have something to talk about, I'll just go quiet and like, because then I'll have to recharge my fucking social battery. As I'm sure you've all seen me do a million times. Get off my dick. The hot spring has to be in here. And I bet you it's one that I already have gotten before. Get fucked, idiot. Yeah, like I know I've thoroughly explored this place before. Standing here, I realize. I got no ammo. I love how that attack just always breaks their horn. It's the best thing about it. You wish you could experience Elden Ring for the first time. Yeah, me too. See, like, that was, like... Dude, like, I enjoyed my first playthrough of Elden Ring. I'm sure everyone did. Because that was the best part about it, was like exploring everything. But like, man, yeah, like once the novelty wears off, it's so shit to replay, man. It's like the least replayable FromSoft game. And this game, like, you know, you kind of feel it in this game too, with its openness. Like, I made that character yesterday and I was like, I couldn't be fucked. Even though, like, this one is way smaller, it's still, like, it's pretty big. Pretty big game. Whereas if it was, like, more linear, like, you know, see, that's the cool thing about Lies of P. It's like Lies of P went back to, like, the Dark Souls 1 formula. And that game is super replayable. Because you can just jump in and you're like, you go from boss to boss to boss. And it's like, it's so much less taxing. You're like, oh, it's so, like, comfy. You don't have to think about, oh, fuck, where do I need to go and explore? Like, what order do I need to go through this game? You just turn your brain off. And you go through the game and you just play it, you know, like. So nice. Surprised they put items up here. Oh! Oh, fuck. You're the player never touched again? Yeah. Yeah, I remember, like, my final boss in Elden Ring was Elden Beast. That was the worst boss to end the game on, eh? Like, because I think it's actually genuinely, like, one of the worst FromSoft bosses ever. And, like, I remember just how empty I felt. And, that was, like, I had 100% of the game at that point. Like, I had almost exactly 100 hours in my first playthrough. I'd done everything, picked up every single item, scoured the land, you know, combed over every place, like, several times. Killed every boss. Like, every single boss in the game. And then I was just... The thought of, like, having to redo that, I was like, fuck that. I'm not replaying this game. But I did because I wanted to do no hit. Like, I wanted to go for world's first no damage. And I got so fucking burnt out. But if you only do one playthrough of Elden Ring, you can look back at it and, like, kind of still look at it in a good light, right? Because you're like, yeah, that was a good experience. But then, like, if you replay it, that's when you see, like, oh shit, like, fuck, I don't want to replay this game. I've already explored everything, so I'm just gonna skip, like, 80% of the content. Yeah, I'm looking for the last bath. Do you know where it is? I heard there's one in this mission, and I can't remember if I picked up that one or not. Expedition, yeah, that's... Yeah, like, I've never replayed that either, but I could see it being a similar thing. 100%, like, one of the best things about that game is exploring. Again, like, it's like this painterly world that is gorgeous to look at. And when you play it the first time, you're like, this is fucking, like, the best thing I've ever played, like... And it's the same with Elden Ring, you're like, holy shit, this is the most like... Expedition 33 to me was like playing a game like 10 years in the future or something. Like, it just looked way ahead of its time. And that game is fantastic. But yeah, it's probably not something I'd really replay. Because like, yeah, once you get it out of the way, like the exploring and like learning the story, and then you learn all the bullshit broken builds, it's like kind of unplayable to me now. Even like you know, towards the end of like Act 3, like, and you get so strong that the game becomes a joke. You kind of have like a you have like this overload of choice with like how many what do you call it, like the Lumina, whatever the fuck it is, like I don't know. Yeah, but for a game to be like, for you to replay a game or like have the desire to want to replay a game, like that's so rare to me, and that's something I've only had with like Dark Souls 1 and like Dark Souls 3 and like Sekiro, you know. Like it's very rare for me to want to replay a game like that. It's something I haven't really done since I was a kid, and like Dark Souls was the first game that made me want to replay, like, since I was a kid. And then Sekiro elevated that to the next level. I tunnel visioned hard on Sekiro, as we all know. I was obsessed with that game. Like, mastering it. And it felt so fucking good to do that. Probably, like I said, like, Sekiro to me is, like, the most replayable FromSoft game. Despite it having way less build variety. Build diversity. It's just, it's so easy to pick up and play. That's the best thing about it, is, like... It's actually pretty streamlined, a pretty streamlined experience. You don't have to, like, really think that hard about, like, your build and stuff. You just pick it up and play it. And it's, like, just difficult enough, just complex enough, that, and, like, just challenging enough that it feels super rewarding to master, and it never really becomes a joke of a game. Like, it retains that feeling of, you know, the reward that you get for mastering the game. That's something that never really went away, even after, like, years of speedrunning it. Like, even today, like, it feels like there's still so much for me to learn in Sekiro. Like, I never felt like I plateaued with my skill level, because the skill ceiling is so high in that game. And there's so much cool tech. That it just felt like I was always learning something. And like playing a game like that is so rewarding, it just feels good. Good, happy brain chemicals, it like locks you in and, you know, gets you into that flow state. And that feels really good. And I tell you, it is rewarding when you get world record. Like the rush of adrenaline and dopamine is kind of crazy. Well, I didn't find a hot spring, so I don't know where the fuck it is. The bath spot? It does say I'm like 2 out of 3 on this mission, but I don't think it shows hot springs as a collectible, does it? BG3 person, yeah, yeah, BG3 is an excellent game. And like that, you know, it's not too open. It's very well thought out. And man, like I'm already thinking about my honor mode run, and I'm on my first playthrough technically. Well, actually, I'm on my second, so I've already made one like in 2023, and then I went and made another one, which I never do, and got back up to Act 2, and I'm enjoying it even more. And I'm already thinking about how I'm gonna approach honor mode. Like, yeah, that just shows. And like I know so many people who've done many BG3 runs. Saying I can jump down here. I've got a mate who's done like 30 BG3 runs, like, and he rarely plays games anymore. Like he's got like 2 kids now. But yeah, he's still playing that game. Like the shrine that I jumped up from? Do I have to go back? Can I even go back? Do I have to warp back? There's no spirit vein that goes up. Right. Why doesn't it let you warp here? Do I have to die to go back or something? Should I kill myself? In game? Hey Nardi, how you doing? How was Nioh? I'm pretty sure I can't make this jump. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. There's an invisible wall. Dead egg. There's a kill barrier. You have to choose one game after Nioh 3. Should you choose BG3 or Expedition? Depends. They're both excellent games. BG3 has a lot more to think about, like, when it comes, like, you know, you're controlling a party of 4 people, and you have to make builds for all of them. It's way more strategic. Expedition 33 is more straightforward. It's like, it's kind of like playing Pokemon. Or like Final Fantasy. But they're both excellent. Depends, like, Expedition is more like hype, I think. Like it has really groovy music. There's more going on. It's more interactive and stuff. Like in the fights. BG3 I think is slower paced. But oh shit, but very maybe I should like recall my souls. Not that it matters. Yeah, right, eh? Don't have many of these to me. Opposite side of the progress route. What, the hot spring's down here? Is it in this building? Okay, left or right from here? I feel kind of tired, but it was fun. Oh, did you make much progress? How far did you get? Catcha Luna, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing? Next to the shrine that I just jumped down from? So it's underneath here. Hi, how are you? You mean that? Okay, why is fast travel locked? I don't understand. Like, the fast travel just locks itself here. So I'm guessing I have to kill myself again. Oh, wait, I should be able to get up there, right? Playing Nioh 3 as well, really addictive? Hell yeah. How far are you? I beat New Game Plus yesterday. You're probably not going to get any spoilers here. I am in the final region, but I'm not doing the story. I'm going for the collectibles. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I definitely didn't get this. Pretty sure. Achievement? No? Maybe I did get it. Oh, there you go. I had to stand up. Okay. Thank God. Thank God it was the first one we looked for. Thank you for that. You're pretty slow. I finished already. How many hours? I have like 80 or 84 hours now. I kind of no-lifed it when it came out. Like, I beat it in one weekend. I did like 3 15-hour streams in a row. And then I did New Game Plus, and I flew through it in like one stream. And then beat it yesterday. But yeah, now I'm just going for all achievements. I think we have one achievement left to go. Which is, I have to equip a full set and get the set bonus. And I've, of course, sold or disassembled a lot of my gear, and I don't have a full set, I don't think. So I'm probably gonna have to farm now. Have you played Nioh before? Is this your first Nioh? Revenants? For what? For what set? Someone said yesterday to like farm the tutorial mission. Keepos Mastery? What is... That sounds good. What? Increase key pulse recovery by 10%. Holy shit. That would have been helpful. That's huge. I don't have enough points. I don't really need that. Oh yeah, what, you have 56. Damn, you must be close to beating it. Well, I beat it in like 60 hours, but I also went for 100% though. Like, I got every collectible before I did the final mission. You playing Nioh 2, got to half of the game. Oh, you gotta finish Nioh 2, it's peak. It's one of my all-time favorite games. What, like, what weapon do you use? What style do you prefer? Let's see how much key I get back. Alright. They often use sets. But like, you'd have to kill like the same guy, right? To get... Maybe I'll try the tutorial mission. Using Switchglaive, Switch Stance. Oh, so I use both Ninja and Samurai, nice. Yeah, Switchglaive looks really cool. That would have been my choice, my second choice. But yeah, I use dual blades, because I've used them in every Nioh. But yeah, Switchglaive is cool. I also main samurai. I don't know. Not a huge fan of ninja. Like it's cool, but I just really prefer to use samurai. You can also I don't know if you know this, but there's a setting so that you don't auto switch to ninja when you burst counter. That's really helpful if you don't want to switch. I'm sure you've learned that by now though. Tutorial mission. Shouldn't I be using Sudama Blessing to get the pieces? So Aussie, so you raided? Are you Aussie as well? Yeah, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm on night shift at the moment at work, so that's why I'm streaming at this time. Bit of a degen schedule. No worries. Thanks so much for the raid. Sleep well. Have a good Monday. Still kept the default setting. Yeah, that's fair. It's always good to switch to ninja. It's pretty strong. And good luck with the rest of your run. Melbourne, yeah, I'm in Brizzy. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for the good luck. Good night, good night. I guess I'm gonna go for Pride of the Crimson Army. I've already got most of these pieces. Do these drop in the tutorial? Pride of the Crimson Army. Pride of the Crimson Army. Pride of the Crimson Army. I don't think I have the boots. Remember you. Maybe I should turn off the auto dismantle. Alright, so I need boots and I've got the bow. So what I need a sword as well. So boots and sword. What's the sword called? Can I set that with the Sudama Blessing? Even if I don't have it? If I've had it before, is that a choice? Pride of the Crimson Army. What is it called? I'm pretty sure I already checked this, but maybe I've found one since. Anyone know what the weapon's called? I'm pretty sure it's an Odachi, right? Um... Would it be in here? Naga. There. Crimson General's Nagamaki. And then boots. Is there any other way to improve drop rate? I guess certain armor that gives... I guess I shouldn't worry about it. It should be fine. Alright, so tutorial mission. That drops Crimson. I see. Takechiya. Wait, I don't get my weapons. Fuck. Why am I using this? Why am I using a sword? It auto gave me a sword. Can I change it? Oh, there you go. So, like, can Pride of the Crimson Army gear only drop from enemies that are wearing that? Or can it drop from, like, anyone? Like, is it region based? Or I don't really understand how it works. I've actually never really paid attention to the loot that drops. Move. Oh my god, I have to watch this every time. Surely not. What's up, Game for Chill? Thanks a lot. Any enemy. Okay.
ただならぬ力を感じる。
どうに我が父関秀才は天狗が返じた巨石を立ち割ったという。ならばこの先
Surely there's a better mission to farm than this. This beginning is so slow. Yep, there's like unskippable dialogue and cutscenes. I can't even move. Alright. Oh man, this sucks using wooden swords. Wait, like I'm actually using wooden swords and not like an actual blade. You can hear the sound of it. Just I've got transmog on.
だが忍びの獲物をお持ちでないご様子致し方ない。倒れた我が配下のものを一つ借りましょう。選ばれたならばお声掛けを。敵だ、構えよ。来たか。
Well, at least this weapon isn't wooden.
敵を翻弄し鋭く攻め込め。
I got no key. Oh, this is horrible. I have no skills, man. Fuck this. No, I'm just farming. Tutorial, that is the worst idea ever.
敵が大技を生み出す時絶好の機一瞬の隙を突き反撃に転じよう。
Yeah.
危の仕方ない。
Have I even got like any loot here? Whose idea was it to farm the tutorial? Seriously. So, like, does it really matter, like, where I farm then? Like, should I farm the open world or missions? Maybe this is what they meant. Give me the loot. Are they still not dropping loot? Well, these guys don't drop loot. They just drop money. Why do I have a bow? Alright. Crimson Army bow. I guess like the boss is just, you should just run to the boss. Like bosses tend to drop a lot of loot. Maybe he has a higher chance of dropping that armor. Why is my like stamina draining so quickly? What the fuck? 'Cause I'm in combat. See how quickly I can kill this guy. Wait, I forgot to buff. Whoops.
タヌキの配下そっくび叩き落としてくれよぞ
Wow, he's tickling me. Holy shit, he's getting deleted. Oh, I did get Crimson something, but I don't think it was... Yeah, it wasn't boots. I guess that is a pretty good farm, like you can run straight to the boss. I do want to actually fight him though, that was like really boring. Do I still have my wooden swords? I should have scrolled the other way. Why are these level 1? Nanimonada? Should be using Strider. Yeah. Yep, cook. I'm also running out of sacred water.
タヌキの配下そっくび叩き落としてくれようぞ
Okay, I'm still doing too much damage. Oh, I got gauntlets. Well. Give me the goddamn... Wait. Shouldn't I just... What if I just choose... Oh, never mind. I'm already only choosing to... I gotta get the swords as well. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got the sword. Now, if I choose to only get the blessing for the boots, is that gonna boost it now that I'm only wanting one thing? Or it doesn't work like that? You know what I mean? Like if I remove that. No. What the helly? Can I not boost this? Alright. A level 1 sword is still doing that much damage. That's crazy. Don't I keep my wooden swords? I should have kept my wooden swords. Oh, I think because it's like auto-dismantling them. Should I turn off like auto-dismantle for this? Is there a chance that the Crimson Army drops as a wet? So wets, it could drop as a wet, you're saying? Or? We... Hey, no, I didn't get it. Fuck. I saw Graves and I was like, that's good, but it wasn't Crimson. Give me my goddamn Graves. Because there's an achievement for getting a set bonus, and I've never gotten a set bonus apparently. Because I didn't care about builds, I just used the auto-equip feature. Probably saved me hours of menuing. It's the last achievement I need to get. You played the demo? Yeah, I'm just farming him. Just clapping his cheeks. I'm even disrespecting him by using a level 1 weapon so I can actually fight him. Wow, you survived that. I'm impressed. With 1 HP. What do you think of the demo? I'm out of fucking sacred water. Oh well. Not that I need it. Yeah.
タヌキの灰かそっくび叩き落としてくれよぞかくおう存外やりよるだがこれからよ
Come on, brother. Give me the goddamn Greaves. Haven't played 100%. Like that you can jump all over. Yeah, I like the jumping. They brought that over from Wolong. Yeah, it definitely adds a lot to the level design. But you did beat the tutorial boss, right? That's... Oh, right, yeah, the tutorial... I keep forgetting, like, the tutorial's longer than just that guy. You get, like... The tutorial's... Sorry, not tutorial, the demo. The demo's fucking huge. I actually was very impressed by how big the demo is. Like, I had 12 hours in the demo before I played the full game. Final boss was cool, had a hard time. Yeah. I somehow beat him first try. Which was pretty cool. But yeah, he was crazy. Still is crazy. Play for 8 hours straight. She's addicted to Peak. I'm looking forward to seeing you play it. You're not gonna run at me this time? I don't want to like learn to parry his whole combo. Cute. Yeah, he like runs out of stamina really quick if you just let him attack. He's definitely designed for ninja. The window is so small on parrying. Can you parry barehanded? Surely not. You can. Why is barehanded attack so pathetic? There. I hate it. Look at this, like what? It's so pathetic. Well, I'm actually doing pretty good damage. I couldn't even reach him with my martial, arts proficiency. Buzz, cunt. We call that left, right, good night in Australia. Well, I can't... You can't grapple when you're... You didn't like that, did ya? Huh? Boop. Fuck, I'm full. Helmet. Gauntlets, waistguard. Fuck! No, I don't want to equip it. I need to just go and sell shit. X. Unlock. Why can't I? Oh, because I got it equipped. I think Nioh 2 will take you a while. You die in many dumb ways. Yeah, it's a pretty long game. It took me like 70 hours to do. The base game plus DLC. How far are you? Congrats to your first try. Thank you. I think you needed like 5 or 6. Damn, that's pretty good though. Some people get stuck on him for hours, from what I've heard. Um... It doesn't delete stuff that I have equipped, right? Because that would be bad. Shit. Wait, oh, locking it favorites it as well? Or what? Favorite it locks it. Just to make sure. Oh, I don't need to favorite that. Hmm. Okay. Should probably turn that off now. The Twilight area. I don't even remember where that is, but it must be pretty far for 40 hours. Who's hot? My character? I'm proud of my character. He's got like Sukuna vibes. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got like Clive Rosfield vibes from FF16. That's the vibe I was going for. Fifth area. Oh yeah, that must be... Surely you're close to the end. Are you gonna do the DLC? What's wrong with FF16? Clive Rosfield, at your service. You will drop the greaves today, Yamagata. Give it to me. Give it to me! I swear this drop rate thing is not working, hey? Like, how is it possible that I don't have them yet? It gives you like 25% increase for that item. Bakana. RPG value, yeah, it was, but dude, that was a banger like action game though. Like, it was pretty. It was very cinema. That's what I liked about it. Cinema action game. Definitely give the DLCs a try. I hope they'll be. Yeah, I think the Nioh 2 DLC is actually very good. I enjoyed it more than the base game actually. Really good bosses. And it's way better balanced than Nioh 1's DLC. Thanks for the follow. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Yeah, the Bahamut fight. Dude, like, pretty much all the summon fights in that game were awesome. Yeah, that Bahamut fight is, like, kind of unmatched. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Wait, I reckon you can parry backwards in this game. You can. What the fuck? I do wish like the unarmed moveset was better. Like it feels really bad.
損害やりよるだがこれからよ
And like you can't even grapple. What the fuck is that? Be cool if it. You can even change stances. What is it? Is that different? No, it's the same animation. I wonder if you do like more damage though. 415. 415 on a heavy and higher. I don't know. I don't think it changed. I just did more damage with a low attack somehow. Boop. Bro. I'm literally getting every other armor piece but the greaves. And greaves are the only ones that I have the extra drop rate on. Cestus? Oh yeah. Does that count as unarmed though? Like I know there's like unarmed skills you can use and stuff. That still counts as a weapon, right? Do I have a lower level? It actually changed the appearance of my... Oh, because they're weapons. Oh yeah, that's like... That's straight out of fucking Rise of the Ronin. This is actually like... This is what unarmed looks like in Rise of the Ronin. And it's actually strong. It's like the strongest thing in the game. It's just broken. Why was I just Naruto running with it? I do wish there was different like execution animations for the different weapons. Angel fall with broken wing. Maybe I should just fully upgrade the Cestus. You don't? What do you get then? I only have 19 points. Oh, you don't understand? Yeah.
タヌキの配下そっくび叩き落としてくれようぞ
That's sick.
損害やりよるだがこれからよ己が無謀を悔やむがいい
Hey, there we go. Finally. We did it. And we should get an achievement pop here. Sort my newest. Hey, there we go. You are Nioh. Unlocked all achievements. We did it. Cool way to finish with the cestus. Thank you. Did I favorite the weapon I was using? Yeah. Sweet. Well, I guess that's it for old Nioh 3 for now. Is it Baldur's Gate time? Nioh 2 Fist got Isna drop. Oh yeah, I haven't seen an Isna drop yet, because I never use Ninja. Yeah, it does suck that some things are separated into Ninja. They should, like, in the DLC or something, they should make it so that both styles can use all weapons. I honestly expected that to be in the base game. Like, I expected, like, later on you get, like, the samurai version of the ninja swords or the ninja weapons or something, and vice versa. Patient. But no sacred water. Talons have is in the drop. I see. Talons look pretty cool. If I played ninja, I'd probably use them. Alright. Baldur's Gate 2. I haven't played this for a while now. I hope I'm not rusty. Um...